Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the aftermath of the fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. This is an aftermath. We did tell you that we're going to talk to you after the fight itself, and what are we going to say? What we're going to say, we'll tell you in no particular order in a bit, because the fight is astonishing. It was a good fight, and it was obvious that Tyson Fury didn't take our advice. We've called on him to pressurize Usyk in the fight, put him under pressure, attack his body, weaken his leg towards the end of the fight so that he won't have the legs to continue or fight strong and finish the fight strong as well. But what happened actually is exciting in short, in fact, and amazing as well, because for once, I think I've said it before in one of our videos that Tyson Fury thinks he's a better boxer than Usyk, and we said no, he's not a better boxer. Usyk is a cat. He's won titles, undisputed titles in cruiserweight. He's also won in the heavyweight division, undisputed as well. He's about the second person to accomplish that feat after Evander Holyfield. And we were looking at the fight, and we were saying that before the fight, we said Tyson Fury will win. We called it for him to win if he fights in a certain way. And that certain way is the pressure he brings, taking the center of the ring and controlling the fight with his wish and physicality. But he never did all those things. He just came in and wanted to box Usyk. You don't box Usyk. You upset Usyk for you to have a win against him. No doubt about that in my mind. It's happened in so many fights. We've seen him his fight with Shizora, his fight with Bridges. This is the second fight with Joshua. Joshua had him locked in, had him worried and wobbled in the ninth round, and but he didn't have the stamina to finish. I think the same thing happened to Fury in this second fight. In the first fight, Fury fought very well, better than the only problem he had. He was messing around, trying to clown and show both, and that cost him the fight in round 9. And the same thing happened here because he couldn't actually, make Usyk uncomfortable throughout the fight. Usyk was comfortable. Usyk was moving in. He was moving out. He took the center of the ring, pushed Tyson Fury back, which is what we said Tyson Fury should avoid, all through. And then we also said that for Tyson Fury to win, he has to fight in a certain way. And that certain way he did not observe. He didn't fight in the same certain way. The certain way we refer to has to do with the areas where he pressurizes or punches or attacks. He was supposed to be attacking the body, but he was head hunting all through. So all these things, and the confidence that he called the rabbit is is a middleweight, and he's beating him the second time. I think Fury should go back home. There's nothing left for him to do again. He's done everything. He's made a lot of money from these two fights alone, not to talk of the one he had with Dante Wilder, the trilogy. And we look at this fight and say, look, everything, Fury again is the architect of his own downfall, because he didn't fight to detail. Whether he was a corner, but I saw the corner urging him on. Come on, stay, fight. But the upper body of Usyk, the movement of the upper body was a worry for Fury throughout the fight. We had said that it was a way for Usyk to send other fighters, an opponent back on the back foot. And because he can only fight very well and throw his combinations and come on the inside, and the combination when he's coming in, we didn't see the uppercuts. We saw it briefly in the first fight, but in this fight, we didn't see the uppercuts. All those things we said he didn't observe, and then he had to lose. It's all done and dusted. There's nothing to say about that. Whether the decisions or whatever the judges reached was wrong or right, but it was obvious that in this fight, Usyk rather started very well, and it was difficult for Tyson Fury to cope with that. The upper body movement, the pick and boot style, the bobbing and waving, and all those systems that he used in sending opponents backwards, he used against Fury, and he worked again today. So Fury had no answer. If they fight again, the third time, I think he beats Fury the same way again on points, even clearer. You know, it's rather astonishing to see Fury not change his style a little bit, you know, and didn't listen to what people were saying. The body was a target and it doesn't move. But Fury failed to attack the body. He failed to pressurize the body of Usyk, and that is the reason why he lost. Because in our videos that we made for him to win, where we predicted he would win, we said if he wants to win, he has to fight in a certain way. And what certain way did he fight in this fight? It was just head hunting, you know, trying to, when he pushes Usyk back, you know, he gets a little bit of reprieve, and he fights better when he's on the front foot. But what happened to him was believing that he is a better boxer than Usyk. That is what I think. In most cases, he underrates Usyk because of his size and calls him the rabbit. But the rabbit is a very tricky animal, a very tricky one. And Usyk showed it in the fight against Tyson Fury, especially in the second fight, where it was obvious that Tyson Fury did not have any chance of winning anymore because he had no pressure. The pressure he had on Usyk was diffused in so many ways by Usyk, who is a master of that. But the body movement of Usyk, the upper body movement especially, and then the footwork, and that of the reach, and then the fast hands also were a problem for Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury was tentative. You know, he hesitated a lot, you know. He didn't want to push because he was scared he would be caught with another left that would send him crashing all over the place like before. All these things contributed. But what we're saying is what is left. This is an aftermath. What is left for him is, I don't think he should retire. There are other fights for him. Joshua, especially the fight with Joshua. A fight everybody was being asking for ages. Even before the Fury and the Usyk fight. He should fight with the Joshua. There's a lot of money in that. They will fill the Wembley Stadium if they come together. And then see if he can come up again and win these titles again. I don't see him. I think the money is earned in all these fights is too much for him. I don't think his desire is as much as he used to be before. And I think that is a problem he's going to have. But for us, we think the best fight for him at the moment is a fight with Joshua. Coming to Daniel Bua, the Bua challenging Usyk after the win, that is a great thing to do. We've seen it happen before. We saw Sugar Shen mostly and challenge Mayweather, and then they had a fight, and we saw what happened. But that is a story for another day. But in this whole aftermath of Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, who believe Alexander Usyk has got his number, because Tyson is not going to hear or believe that he didn't fight if he fights in a certain way, he will win. He felt he could have boxed Usyk, which is very difficult to do. We've said that before. And, you know, the only way to beat Usyk, we've said in this channel several times, is to attack him, pressurize him, upset him, make him uncomfortable, hit him on the body, because nobody likes being hit on the body. You know, attack the body, pressurize him, you know, push him back, put him on the back foot all through, you know, uppercuts when he's coming in, and then all those points and silent points and ways who said Usyk can win the fight. He never used them. So that is why he's lost, and that is history. I think our time is done. Tyson Fury, who said the best fight available for him is to get into a fight with Joshua now. Both of them have been beaten twice by the same person. The best thing is to one or two of them to come together and see who will win. And there's a lot of money to be made. Having said that, we have to say our time is out. We are out here. We ask you to subscribe to this channel and help the channel grow. And bear in mind to subscribe to the channel, as we said. And do have a nice day, and God bless. Bye.